Hello, in this video I'm going to do another set overview on a monster set to show you what this set looks like, how to obtain it, how to proc it, all the ins and outs on that. So let's get into it. The set I'm covering in this video is the the Infernal set, and this comes from the Banished Cells 2. And how you obtain that, you beat the base game dungeon Banished Cells 2 on Veteran difficulty, and you'll be able to obtain one of the weights of the helmet from the last boss, and then you have to purchase the shoulder pieces from the Undaunted Vendor. I believe this one comes from Maj, the female base game NPC. So not the guy with the red beard, but the other one. I don't remember their names, unfortunately. However, let's just show you how, or I should say rather what this does with the gold value. Again, this is a one-piece weapon damage buff. So if you only wear one of the pieces, then you'll get the 129 weapon damage. The two-piece set bonus, when you deal damage with a light attack or a heavy attack, you have a 33% chance to summon a fire-breathing Daedroth for 15 seconds. The Daedroth attacks deal 3,403 weapon damage. Now, again, this scales with your weapon damage. I can show you that by activating my archer, which gives me major brutality and sorcery. And then, as you can see, that's now 3,956 damage every 2 seconds. Now, why this set is a little bit important to pay attention to. This description, once again, is a little bit misleading because you don't get that flame damage for the entirety of the 15 seconds, and I'll show you that here when I activate it. The Daedroth does a couple of bites while he's out, and then he does some flame damage, and then he kind of goes away. So I will attack this dummy right here with a light attack. Didn't come out. 2 light attacks didn't come out. 3 didn't come out. 4. Now he finally comes out. He bites. Then he does the flame damage. And then he bites. Swats. Bites. And then he goes away. So as you can see, you only get the flame damage part of the time for that duration. He does a couple of direct damage swats that are physical in nature. So I will do a swat on this guy here, and there he comes out. He does a swat. He does a bite. There's the flame damage there. And then he does another bite. And the reason why he's not hitting these over here is because he's not facing the other dummies. But I will show you. I'll see if I can get him to aim at the other dummies. You can see that. And he's only hitting this dummy. But if you can get him to proc toward the group, then the flame damage is AOE when it does happen. As you can see, there's flame damage hitting these other dummies there. So this set is good for a pet build if you're on it, because he does get buffed. Here we go. We'll see him do his flame damage here. As you can see, he's hitting all the dummies there and activates all the dummies. that proves that the flame damage itself is AoE, but not every attack that Maw does is a flame AoE damage. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. Show it one more time here. He's hitting a couple dummies there with the flame damage. And then he single attacks just one thing at a time with the swats and the bites. So it is kind of a little bit of a mixture, so keep that in mind when you're looking into the set. It is easy to proc. All you have to do is light attack, and he will come out eventually. This will be a good spot here. He's going to do flame damage. He's going to hit all these guys in the cone. And so the flame damage is an AoE attack, but he does only do a couple of swats and bites in between there. So keep that in mind. It's not the entirety of the time you get the flame damage. It's only a portion of it. So that is kind of a little bit misleading because he doesn't talk about the bites and the swats here. So do keep that in mind when you're looking at getting that. If you don't want to run the dungeon on Vet to obtain it, you can always try and check and see if the set is available in the Cyrodiil Gold Vendor inventory. However, this is a pretty easy dungeon to defeat because it is a base game dungeon. The dungeon is located in Northern Auridon in the Aldmeri Dominion Pact, faction. Aldmeri Dominion faction. So that is in the southwestern area of the map in between Summerset and Greenshade here. And then you can locate the dungeon here if you want to just walk into it. It is a little bit of a pain to get to because you have to either walk across this bridge here and have this completed to be able to get there, but it is fairly easy to get to on the map if you use a way shrine, and it is an easy dungeon to complete, as I said. But you do have to do the part 2 version of the dungeon. Keep that in mind. If you do part 1, you'll get a different monster set. So make sure you're doing part 2 of the Banished Cells to obtain the monster set. So I'm going to end the video there. If you liked this video, thought it was helpful or interesting, please check out my YouTube channel. Consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you get alerted when I do new content on the Elder Scrolls Online. If you do go to my YouTube channel, make sure you check out my created playlists. I have a video that will show you how you can easily locate those if you have trouble. If you don't want to watch that video, basically what you need to do is you go to my channel, go down to my created playlists, and that will show you where all of my organized YouTube content is for the Elder Scrolls Online. Check out those created playlists and see if there's any content there that you're interested in. Check them out, see if there's anything there that you would like to see. Thanks a lot for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.